It's been 1 month since my sweet Shree has passed on. And as you can imagine, this morning I woke up and it was hard. I was crying. I was sad. I looked at all of her pictures and tears streaming down my face. Um, but I wanted to talk to you about this journey. I made a video for you guys um, shortly after she passed. And as things have gone on, things have progressed, obviously. And I wanted to talk to you about it because it is a journey and it's spiritual, and I feel like we learn through these things, and it's obviously really hard. I don't think I have to say that. It's hard. It's painful. It's like, gosh, but it is what it is. I think that we learn through tribulations. Um, I like to feel like everything happens for a reason, and I'm not saying, gosh, um, what it happened for a reason. A child died with leukemia. I can't answer these things. It's like people say to me, "Well, you believe in this, so give us that reason." I don't know, but when things happen in my own life, I feel like I have to do examination. I have to explore. I have to go inward. I have to look at it to see what's going on with me and maybe even find a blessing if I can. And dang, it's hard to say what a blessing. My baby just passed. Obviously, this is horrible. Uh, um, I think in a way it was a blessing that I was home. I was laid off in March, like many, many other people due to this pandemic. In a way, though, I was working prior to being laid off really, really long hours. I was working a 10-hour day. And I worried about Shree then. I bought her a feeder, a microchip feeder with a little thing on a collar that it would open the feeder. I worried though because even though, yeah, it worked, my other kitties would get in there and they'd gobble down the food. And I worried she's not going to get it. It's like I used to tease in a way. I called her Two Bite Shree because she liked to to eat several times a day. She'd eat these teeny tiny little bites, little meals, but maybe five, six, 7 times a day. And she was so cute. She'd come to me with those big, beautiful blue eyes, and she'd meow, 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 meow. And I'd say, Shree, are you hungry? And she'd meow, meow, meow. So she's like talking. She's telling me, yes, I am. I'm hungry. Let's go. So I'd feed her. And I mean, it's not like my young cats where I give them 2 hearty meals a day and that suffices. She needed this extra care. Of course, with the kidney disease, she needed the fluids. She needed, if she wasn't feeling well, I was glad that I was just there with her. Um, so in a way, I guess, there is a blessing, just that if this was the end of her life and that, so on, I had the time, I could be with her, I could give her what she needed. I could also just have that loving connection, and I will always be grateful that I at least had that. So that's kind of, that's something. I think it's something to be grateful for. So, it's been a process. That morning when we woke up 1 month ago today, she was on my bed and she looked at me again with those enormous blue, beautiful eyes like, help, I can't move. And I didn't know what was going on. It's like, I never heard of saddle thrombosis. What the hell is that? But I thought it was her arthritis because that was something that she had been diagnosed with. So I gave her arthritis medicine. I started massaging her. I brought her to a hard surface. I messaged a friend of mine whose cat had gone through something somewhat similar where he couldn't use his legs, but he was okay. I mean, for several months, he survived and he acclimated. So I talked to my friend, how can you just like walk me through this? This is going to be Shree's new normal. But she was obviously in pain. So I brought her to the vet, and the vet said it was a saddle thrombosis and explained to me that the heart had thrown a clot, paralyzing her back legs, and that she was in pain and it was not going to get better. So I had to make a hard decision, and it was horrible. I mean, imagine you're going in there thinking your kitty has arthritis. Give her a shot of something, cortisone or something, and it'll all be fine. Come home and she's normal again. Nope, that's not it. You're coming home by yourself, and you've said your goodbyes. Goodbye. What kind of word is that? I talked to Shree. I told her, go to the light, find Aiden, my other cat who passed on, Mira, find my mom, find my grandmother. They loved animals. Find my spiritual teacher. I mean, I said personal things despite the vet being right there, and she's kind of chatting in there, and I was like, this isn't the right time, lady, but, I mean, I'm talking to my kitty, and I'm talking to her about death, and I'm being with her, and it's private, and I wanted that journey with her. And I told her, please come visit me. And I feel like she is. She's visiting me. I guess it was maybe the 3 nights, maybe, after she passed on. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm hearing this loud meow, 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 just like Shree would do. And she often did that. So I get up and I'm hearing it. And then this week, the other night, I heard it again, but it was so interesting because it was out of a specific ear. I mean, I can hear it as if it was in my ear. That's what's so curious. It was like inside my ear, and I'm hearing this meow, just like Shree's very distinct meow. My other cats were all eating it. I know it was not one of them. And then last night, I heard it again. But what was curious was it was in this ear and it was inside the ear again. It's very curious. Anyway, my belief system is that I believe in reincarnation. I believe that there are many planes, there are avenues, this dimensions. This is not just it, not this place that we're living called Earth. I believe that there's more. Whether you want to call it heaven, whatever you want to call it, that I don't care, but I believe that there are other planes. So that's my belief system, and I feel like you can connect, you can meditate, you can go into your heart and you can feel it and you can connect. The only thing that I feel like holds people back from connecting with that other plane on the other side is fear. If you're holding on to fear in your heart, whether you think it's darkness or it's devils or demons or whatever it is, goblins, whatever it is, and I'm not trying to make fun of you at all because I have my own fears. We all do. We all have to work through it. But if you're holding on to fear, you're not going to connect. And I think that is the big, 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 big premise here. If you're holding on to light, to love, to the faith, if you're feeling like there are angels, there's God, there's guardians, you're going to be able to connect. And it doesn't take an animal communicator. It doesn't take some special psychic person. We all have this. It's our birthright. And I believe that Shree has been with me many, many times. When I was 12, I had this beautiful Persian cat. She was this black and white tuxedo with long hair, and she had these enormous green eyes. she was very, very connected to me. She had babies on my bed. My mom said to me, "You need to be with her because she needs you. You are her comfort source." We were really, really connected. And I feel like that was Shree. And I feel like Shree has been with me in many, many forms through this fairly long lifetime that I've had already. And I feel like she's going to come back. I believe that with all my heart. Anyone who knows me, I mean, you can predict I will be getting another kitten eventually. I don't know when, but eventually. And I believe that it will be Shree. That's how I believe. So, anyway, I wanted to share with you where I'm at right now at this anniversary of 1 month's passing of my sweet baby. And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for being so kind, so patient, so sweet with me, allowing me to post your pictures and to talk about her and not to get impatient with me and to share your own stories. I love hearing your stories. That's how we connect from the heart. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye for now.